Alright, welcome ladies and gentle stoners to episode 12 of my Division series. We're going to be doing the Broadway Emporium mission today. Now, Admiral Akbar did leave the world of the living yesterday. If you want, you can pause the video for a moment of silence.
Okay, Agent, you're looking for any bills our pal Amherst used to spread his original virus strain. We know he used Abel's as one of his primary launching pads, so with any luck, there should be plenty of contaminated greenbacks lying around in there.
As well as civilians. The store is one of the bigger refugee camps we've been monitoring.
Not to make a whole thing out of it, but if you don't find some unmutated virus I can use as a comp, we may as well give up any hope of creating a vaccine. So, you know, no pressure.
As you can see, we have another mission featuring cleaners as our adversaries. I know I've said before, but make sure you stay far away from them. And, this is one of the malls that the virus originated in. It was on a contaminated dollar bill, so Miss Bitchy has sent us to find some OG bills. Money out of sight cause fights. Put up or shut up. And now we have to run downstairs to turn on the sprinkler system. And there are more proximity mines like in the last mission, so do be careful. And the first is in this room up on the left here. And the next is in the room down the hallway here. You don't actually have to go near this one unless you want to open the locker. But make sure you do blow it up if you want to open the locker, because it's right there.
System activated. System obstructed on upper floors. Manual override required.
So there is another flame trooper up around this corner. I often forget about him and run straight for this restock chest.
Remember, Agent, you need to collect
Yeah, fuck you.
with the original virus strain.
Pussy.
Check everything. Cash registers, charity donation stations, tip jars in the cafe. Any place you can think of that might involve cash.
I'm just gonna tell you now, we have to check like 6 places before we find the contaminated money. And go figure, it's in the only contaminated zone in the building. Duh-dur. And so I did end up streaming Smite yesterday. It was pretty fun. I'll probably just play Assault for a while, or if you're more familiar with League of Legends, it's called an ARAM. Because I get angry when I play ranked games when I lose. Like, I mean I get really angry, so I try to avoid putting myself in that kind of situation, because being angry is no fun. I'd rather have a grand old time when I play video games. And maybe once I learn to calm the fuck down, I will try to get back into the competitive scene. But for now, I am content just messing around. And we do have more cleaners ahead on the right here. And there is a second wave of reinforcements that will come down the stairs, so don't get too ahead of yourself. Today is a good sniper day.
Potential hostiles approaching.
I'm probably gonna stream more Smite today, so I think if you subscribe you'll get an annoying email whenever I start streaming. I know everybody loves that shit. I'll definitely play with anybody who's down to do some ARAMs or Assault or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty good for only starting a couple days ago, I think. I've already gotten a quadra kill. It might have been a triple kill. My memory is kind of bad because I smoked too much weed, but let's pretend it was a quadra kill. And on the other hand, if anyone wants to see me streaming another game, I do have quite a lot of games for the PS4 that I haven't actually played a lot of them, just because I like buying things. So it'll be new and fun for everyone.
One more reason to keep them at bay, Agent.
Like I said, no pressure.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
We are almost actually done this mission already. It's a pretty short one compared to some of the others, and this part over here always kind of gets me. It's like, why are you people here? Just get out.
According to the schematics, there should should be an emergency override up ahead.
Running on fire.
Warning. Increased viral
Oh,
contagion
hey.
detected.
Hey, look.
Bingo.
A contamination zone.
Virus-infected buildings
I wonder if that's where the
nearby.
contaminated money is.
But just don't lick 'em.
Stupid bugs.
Warning. Fire hazard detected.
Found another manual override for the fire suppression system. Sending Isaac the location now.
And this is the last fire alarm sprinkler system thing we need to activate. And then we just have to fight a bunch of dudes who were hiding God knows where.
Alert. Hostiles
And then we'll be at the
nearby.
boss. And it's only been like 6 minutes. And if you remember the boss from when we were saving Rhodes, the technical shit dude, it's essentially the same enemy with 2 gas cans on his sides. And you can blow them up for bonus damage. If he does get close to you, he will destroy you really fast. That's why I brought a sniper rifle. Although I do mostly just love snipers in any game since I'm a cautious dude and I hate dying. And this game does remind me a lot of Borderlands, which is an amazing game. I would suggest it to everyone. But honestly, who hasn't played Borderlands already? If you haven't, I can make a Let's Play of Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, and Tales from the Borderlands. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to record my PS3 games, so Borderlands 1 is off the table. I have platted Borderlands 2, and I did plat The Division last week, so that's super special awesome. Or if you play Xbox and don't know what plats are, I got all of the achievements. I do like to try and plat 1 game a month, and so far I've been doing good for 5 or 6 months now. It does get hard sometimes when you try to do games like Fallout 4. I had to stand in a town for 10 hours. Like, literally 10 hours of real life time. It was pretty boring, so let's not get into that story. All I got was a bronze trophy, and I haven't played Fallout since. Alright, and that's everyone up here. We just gotta grab this cache, fight a fire-breathing cow. The quick way down is through some elevators that magically opened just now by that sprinkler system button that we hit.
Warning.
Way
Viral
over
contamination
here.
confirmed.
Keep your eyes peeled, Agent. We just got a report from JTF observers outside the building. More cleaners arrived while you were busy upstairs.
Give them a wide berth. I know I've said this before, but I need those bills in mint condition, so to speak.
And it is boss time. There is a lot of shit you can hide behind in this room, so that's pretty helpful, but it can work against you. Don't get too caught up trying to kill a minion, because this boss does not stop walking towards you for anything. Except a flashbang grenade, that'll stop him, but either way, make sure you don't lose track of where he is, because his flamethrower probably goes further than you think it does. And if he sneaks up on you, you're pretty much screwed.
Recommend targeting portable chemical reservoir.
Thank you, Isaac. Pop and pop.
Alert. Hostiles approaching.
Alright, that is the boss. We just have to finish taking out all of these leftover minions, and we're done. I will leave the cutscenes and intel video in like I always do, and I will see you tomorrow for more side quests.
Agent, locating undamaged bills with original strain virus in that place was like looking for needles in a haystack. But damned if you didn't pull it off. I can't wait to get my hands on them. Oh, and Agent, I'm buying the next round. Assuming there ever is one.
Hey there, Give me a second. Yes?
Sorry, Dr. Kendall, but the sample's not producing results that...
Did you run them at room temperature?
You said...
I said room goddamn temperature.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're within temperature variances.
You know what? I'll do it myself. Just put it down and we'll both pretend this never happened. Hard to believe you can't find good help in the middle of a pandemic, right? Anyway, the good news is we are up and running on what you've brought in so far. Dr. Ellis taking over the hospital wing was a lifesaver. Now I can focus on research. My wife always says I'm better with pathogens than with people. My ex-wife. Funny. Anyways, you just keep doing what you're doing. We are halfway to a blueprint for a vaccine, and with your help, we will get the rest. Samples of the original green poison pathogen, the ones we recovered off the currency used as a primary transmission vector, let us take a closer look at the virus's basic genome. What I found was clear evidence the bug had been manufactured. There's genetic material there from a half-dozen other pathogens, bolted onto smallpox to make a more efficient killing machine.